Hey, babe. I'm calling to let you know I'm on the road and I'm heading home to you.
I know, at a reasonable hour before the boogeymen and drunkards walk the streets? Crazy, isn't it? Turns out my shift today was on the events team, waiting on this huge wedding reception who booked the banquet hall since noon. So when they ended their night, they ended mine. And it was a good night. Easy work, happy people, and great tips. And more leftovers than you could freaking believe. We're gonna eat like royalty for the next about 3 days? Yeah, it wasn't just dinner leftovers either. They gave me wedding cake and even a bottle of wine. I hope they have the happiest marriage and the greatest sexy times till death do they part. I said it was a great night, but I never said it was peaceful. Which story would you want to hear first? The sister in law in the white ball gown, the unlikely couple in the dry storage, or what happened in the alley during everyone's vape break? Pick your poison. And that's what I thought you'd pick, you gossipy motherfucker. You've been watching way too many of those Am I the Asshole videos on YouTube, but you're my gossipy motherfucker, and I love you. Okay, so the reception at dinner hasn't even started yet. It's cocktail hour. I am being debonair and charming, doing my job and bringing around bellinis and drinks when a woman in a white ball gown comes to the door. I, reasonably, given this is your standard Western wedding, assume this is the bride. I assume people will start to greet her, maybe even to cheer, to generally be happy to see her on her and her husband's happy day. I assumed wrong. The room, which had almost 100 people at this point, hushed to a dead silence. You could have heard a pin drop or. Dude, go. Yeah, no. You see this? You see? I'm gesturing with my hand, making it obvious that you can go. Go. Oh my god. Beb, I don't think this guy knows how to go. Okay, I'm just gonna. Go! Oh my god, then just go. Anyway, crazy quiet, right? You could have heard a fly fart. Either this isn't the bride, or she has a terrible relationship with her friends and family, and they all want her to choke on a canapé. So, maid of honor, I know her because she and the wedding planner were helping us set up the tables and arrange the chairs. Super nice lady. Walks up to her like a fury out of hell. I'm surprised she didn't leave flames where she walked. Very scary for a woman wearing a baby pink bridesmaid dress. Anyway, she verbally eviscerates this bride imposter, and I, having been told to stand near the front door to offer refreshments to incoming guests, have the privilege of hearing basically everything. I know! God, I love my job. Okay, I won't, and for two reasons. One, the dressing down she gave was truly brutal. Two, a significant portion of it was in another language that was spoken way too fast for me to even identify. I didn't understand a lot of the words the maid of honor said, but they were said with such hatred and vitriol. The meaning was clear. Oh, she totally cried. And I didn't have it in me to feel bad. Not too bad, anyway. I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. Okay, so I'm right there as this is happening, maybe 3 feet away from them with my tray of appetizers and special wedding cocktail concocted by the loving couple. A cocktail loaded with grenadine. See? You get me? You know exactly where this is going. So I, with my weapons of alcoholic destruction, step closer to be a good server, to be helpful, and the maid of honor takes a glass and dumps it down the front of the other lady's white dress. It was glorious. Hello, officers. Don't mind me and any possible illegal things I may have been doing or have done or may have in my possession. I possess nothing. God, what is it about driving next to police that makes me want to consider everything wrong I've done in my life? Okay, the alcohol is in the trunk and it's sealed. My tags are up to date. My hands are at 10 and 2. But when I saw them, I'm like, 5-0, they're coming for me. Let's engage in a high-speed car chase. Woo! Nope, promise, I won't. Besides, the food would get all jumbled up back there, and the police would probably take it when they catch and arrest me. Assholes. Okay, they just turned off the exit. Yes! I live to commit crimes for another day. Now, where was I? Ooh, right. Okay, so the bloodied, no longer white monstrosity. She screeched and stamped her feet like a child. Have you ever seen a full grown-ass woman stamp her feet and storm off like she's throwing a temper tantrum? It was both hilarious and wild. Then we got to watch as she got escorted off the property by security. They hired security knowing this would happen. Believe how lucky I am to have front row seats to all of this? Right? Oh, and the word around the kitchen, she's some spurned ex-girlfriend who wanted to wedding crash. The actual really funny part is that no one can decide on whose thunder she's trying to steal. Apparently, she dated the bride and the groom. I know, right? There's never a dull day in the service industry, and I frickin' love it. The happy couple never even saw her. They didn't show up until 15 minutes after she was gone. The other word around the kitchen is that they were late to their own reception for, shall we say, consummating the marriage in the back of their limo. Oh-ho! But like, isn't it romantic, but in a kind of a weird way, but also a little beautiful? Ah, not you though. You butt fucking ugly and an affront to God and my eyeballs. Jesus! Bev, is there anything worse than being on a nice drive to the house you share with the love of your life than seeing a goddamn eyesore of a Cybertruck? But no. You see, if I lose my eyes, the Cybertrucks couldn't hurt me anymore. At least, unless I put a finger on the seam of the truck hatch. Babe, this thing is covered in glitter. Actually, no. Those might be rhinestones? Sequins? Something that no car, especially one so misshapen and ugly, should be covered in. Neon yellow sequins. It's like a highlighter and Satan had a baby whose only purpose was to ruin my day and be a road hazard. But mostly the ruin my day part. What was I talking about again? Right, romance, gossip, sexy times. Ugh, God, can you believe who I caught getting it on in the dry goods storage? Lindsay and the mother of the bride. Okay, you know I'm not one to slut shame. You know it. But why the pantry? Where all of us go in and out to get ingredients? Near and on the shelves of food. Ugh. Lindsay is a health code violation all on her own. And while I respect the game, can't she take that game home away from the kitchen? Ugh. You can't tattle on me. I'm not saying anything now that I haven't said to her face. Yelled even several times while her latest dalliance watches. Okay, I was gonna say conquest, but that felt gross. Kind of Andrew Tate. Ugh. So I landed on Dalian's. It's got a little je ne sais quoi to it. Oh, I'm sure you're going to hear all about it the next time we get drinks. You know, Lynn is the kiss and tell type. I don't know how we don't have more jilted lovers at the host stand. The way we've got our own in-house Casanova. Oh, but that's actually a good point. Next time I talk to Maggie, I'll have to ask. She's been the main hostess since Terry and his wife had their baby. I know, but we've been asking him to come out, but they've been so baby-brained and blissed out to all hell, totally in their own little family world. It'd be cute if they let us come over and meet the little bugger. What? Of course you'd come. You know they love you. We'll make them something to eat. Cookies or something like that. Though everyone from the restaurant's probably gonna do the same thing. Dang. Oh, yeah, they're good. About as good as could be expected. That new girl, Juniper, she called out today, but okay, she said she was sick, but everyone knows she skipped because she had Sabrina Carpenter tickets. It's totally okay, though. Not one of us blames her. I also heard somebody made Josh cry. He's new, and I understand it was bound to happen, but it doesn't mean any one of us is happy about it. I thought Terry was going to start a fight, and that Quan wasn't going to stop him. Hell hath no fury like a dishwasher scorned is right. Quan eventually did manage to calm him down, but I think he had to let Josh cut early and kick out that table. Oh, and I should have checked if there was any food left for him. Dang it. I'm sure there is. Robin would never forget about a newbie. They're so soft for someone who yells and stomps around the kitchen so much. No, please don't tell them I called him soft. They'll give me the smallest portions for family meal and cook all my steaks wrong. Please, don't do this to me. Can't I bribe you with food? Delicious, free, albeit lukewarm, food. Anything you could possibly want, babe. It was a fucking amazing, weird wedding. We catered, but they arranged it so that other places delivered catering trays. So we have this insane cornucopia selection of chicken parmesan, prime rib, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, challah, lumpia, jollof rice, char siu bao, tamales, the fucking works. It smells so good, but also so confusing in my car right now. I know. I wasn't kidding when I said more leftovers than you could possibly believe. I think I've got 3 full catering trays in my trunk, but it wouldn't surprise me if the mother of the groom snuck another one in there. I think the family and the wedding party has a soft spot for me after the whole grenadine incident. Babe, they were so nice, super sweet people. You know, and I think I heard them talking to Quan about sending Christmas cards to the restaurant, like we're another member of the family, and not to the restaurant where they had their reception. Still, super cute, super nice people. The couple? Actually, they're going to Antarctica for their honeymoon. Isn't that crazy? I overheard them talking about it when they were making the rounds with their guests. You gotta take a flight to South America just to get on a cruise ship. And then they camp out in the tundra in tents and everything. Doesn't that sound fun? We should do that for our honeymoon. Of course I'm giving you a honeymoon, babe. Why do you think I work all these hours and charm the tips out of all these people, if not to give us a stellar fucking honeymoon? Doesn't even matter that we're not engaged yet. We're gonna be. I've got a plan, the details, and a surprise to concoct. And you said that when I do, you're saying yes. So no take backsies. A lot of things go into a proposal, sweetie. Rings need to be ordered and custom made. Family needs to be flown in. Doves and butterflies, they're outsourced and rented by the hour. I'm plotting, and don't you dare take this away from me. Oh, it's coming. And it's coming when you least expect it, sweetie. That'll be part of the fun. Yes, but I'm your asshole. And soon enough, I'll be your asshole till death do we part. You love me so much you can't hardly stand it. Well, if that's the case, then maybe I'll take my bounty of wedding food somewhere else. How'd you like that, smartass? That's what I thought, dickhead. We probably don't need any food, but I'm about to pass the store. Do I need to pick up anything before I get to the house? Oh, thank God, because it smells amazing in here, and it's killing me not to tuck into any before I can share it with you. Of course, I'm waiting to share. You and I both know this will taste best when we're together. There's no point otherwise. Besides, I wanted to have this with you and the wine. Yo, tamales and wine sounds like such a great combo. Good food, good drinks will always go well together, especially when paired with good company and maybe some good entertainment. Do you want to watch more of Grey's Anatomy? Look, I know we were initially hate watching it, but I'm genuinely invested in the lives of these horny ass medical interns and their STDs and questionable ethics. Awesome. A perfect night with my perfect person. Anyway, I'm pulling up to the driveway now. You think you can come out and help me with some of these trays? Okay, I'll see you in a second. Love you. Come. Look. Right? I wasn't kidding. Look at all this freaking food.